there's a lot of evidence how Daima's Super Saiyan 4 is a required stepping stone for Goku to master Ultra Instinct. In the finale, Goku claims that he did special training after Buu to achieve the transformation, and this holds significance in the continuity to Dragon Ball Super. Currently, we stated that Goku needs to listen to the voice within him to find out who he really is, because as of right now, he's just copying the angels. Goku has to find a unique way of using the Ultra Instinct technique that applies to his Saiyan nature, and given the fact that Black Frieza is declared the strongest in the universe that defeated both new forms of our favorite duo, there is only one way for Goku to truly come on top again, and all the proof that Dragon Ball Daima and Dragon Ball Super has provided regarding this new power. Now within Daima, we have seen Goku accessing the Super Saiyan 4 via magic as it altered his DNA and unlocked his latent potential, but later on in the finale, he states he was training anyway and does it in his adult form. This brings back his true Saiyan nature and his tail. This stems from Dragon Ball GT's version, where the form is a combination of the Super Saiyan and Great Ape, having full control over its primal power. We witnessed this in Daima as Goku runs like an ape and his body takes the shape of one. When we put this side by side with Goku's first attempt to use Saiyan emotions with Ultra Instinct, we get to see the bigger picture, people. Against Gas, he literally does a Great Ape type Kamehameha through his mouth. The identity of a Saiyan is more important than you think, as it unlocks the full power within them. Dragon Ball Super gave this importance when Goku learned about pride from his father Bardock. During an interview, according to Broly's director and the writer of Dragon Ball Super Toyotaro, they stated that Bardock represents the last true Saiyan spirit. Now within this film, most Saiyans had surrendered to Frieza's control, with even King Vegeta being a bitch, submitting rather than fighting. Vegeta further highlighted how they strayed away from Saiyan pride, since he admitted to Beerus that the Saiyans were already destructive before Frieza took them over, meaning that their culture and identity was already corrupted as it strayed away from their true nature. Because in contrast, the original Saiyans who brought forth the power of Super Saiyan God, they were good-hearted people. Yamoshi was righteous and attempted to wipe out evil. In fact, the prophetic dream that Beerus saw, that was Yamoshi, which led him to fight Goku in the first place. All of this allows me to find a piece of evidence that Toyotaro is planning to canonize his Super Saiyan 5 design for Goku's Ultra Instinct. In the Granola arc, Bardock is reminded of his family and the love that comes with it. This brings forth his compassion for Granola, but he also makes a selfless wish for his son Goku to thrive. Bardock refused to surrender even against overwhelming odds. His determination wasn't just about brute force, it involved protecting what he cared about. He had absolute belief in himself and victory, as that's what a Saiyan must believe in when they go into battle. So through Bardock's recorded message, Goku saw a Saiyan who chose to fight not for conquest, but his father was just a lot like himself, reflecting a compassion and belief rarely highlighted amongst Saiyans of old. This allowed Goku to realize that his heritage isn't just about raw strength. Bardock's spirit taught him that true pride comes from never giving up on yourself. And on the other hand, Vegeta learned to let go of their negative legacy. Vegeta recognized that Saiyan pride can be fueled by protecting rather than destroying, and so his mind is now more clear to not dwell on the guilt or regret of the sins that they had committed. Essentially, Bardock redefined Saiyan pride for Goku and Vegeta, which propelled them to fight with unbreakable resolve and a deeper sense of purpose. This is very important considering it's confirmed that they have maxed out their bodies, but it's more about their mind and identity that they have to master to become more powerful Saiyans, which Whis confirms regarding Ultra Ego and Instinct. Now, when we compare Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Daima's storytelling compared to GT, we can clearly see the inspiration behind making Goku understanding his heritage to master the technique. In Dragon Ball GT, Goku's path to Super Saiyan 4 isn't just about powering up, it's about gaining control over his mind in the Golden Great Ape form. So in parallel, just like his father was reminded of his family to defeat Gas and use Saiyan pride, in the heat of Goku's rampage, Pan reminds him of who he is. Once Goku regains his consciousness, he focuses and stabilizes it. This mindful control of his emotions is exactly what he needs to do in Dragon Ball Super, as he tries to do so against Gas and is also teaching Broly to control his anger. Realistically, with Super Saiyan 4 making a comeback as Goku confirmed he trained for it, in Dragon Ball Super, it has to reach the power ceiling towards Black Frieza. The entire point of UI is that Goku fights without thinking, whereas Super Saiyan 4 is all about the instinctual rage of a true Saiyan. I mean, the feat that he commits in the finale against Gorma, that has to be one of the strongest Kamehamehas we have ever seen, going through the three-dimensional planes of the demon realm and blasting the dude, making him join the Donut Club. It's so crazy. But let me know what you think in the comments. And to enjoy more peak fiction, watch this video on your screen right now.